We good? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Of course. And I've been on a roll. I've been on a roll lately. I got my trolls upset. I got they bosses upset. I got they bosses upset. Why? We inching our way on this small little canoe across the Atlantic Ocean in a canoe. We're just rolling along, catching this history back to back to back to back to back. And I only come back to make sure all my students go into the U correctly. Hit the like button. Thank you for tuning in for another historic. It's like I'm living in a dream world all of a sudden. Another historic event. Lord have mercy. Did you see the thumbnail? Did you see the thumbnail? And shout out to y'all, man. I see why these niggas is calling me. Nigga, Kev ain't never had, I don't found the riddle of all riddles. Press 1. We don't call they ass red. I can't even go to sleep. I'm so excited, right? Press 1. I'm so excited. Did y'all see? These niggas don't be I told y'all. What's the title? What's the title? How Russian Nazis became American presidents. The Dimension of Time, Part 2. Press 1. In our series of Dimensions of Time, watch how these white folk shape-shift, press 1, in between times and help you create worlds within that time that turned into other worlds and other worlds in compartmentalized thinking. Press 1. Oh, these Nazis are smart as hell, but they're not smarter than me. Press 1. They're not a propagandist puppeteer smarter than me. Shout out to Joshua. I see you, champion. Tammy B. What Ali B say that one time? Every time I think we can't get no higher, here go Kev with this shit again. Press 1 and you damn right. Soon as I get it. Cause my students, when you know that song by Neo, you make me better. My students make me better. They make me feel better. Especially about what's been in my mind since who knows how long. Press 1. So that's a beautiful thing. If it was happening to you, were you able to teach not 1, but 2, 3, 4, 500 people at a time what's in your mind? And we can say, wait a minute. That's just not no crazy shit. That's what I was kind of like. And it answers questions, but I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. So y'all can sit and watch and not be excited. This is what excited look like. I'm excited. Because Brian King has just followed through with a we playing like John Paxton, Karl Malone, Stockton and them. That's how we getting down out here. Pick and roll, pick and roll. It's not that hard. You feel me? It's not that hard. I throw you the ball, just wait up, screen set up and take your time. Bam. There it is. Wait for it. It's gonna open up. You gotta wait for the defense because history is on defense 24/7. They not even on attack. The history, just think of it like we fighting an opponent who can't fight back because he don't lock himself into too many times on. That's why he the king of algorithm. Motherfucker don't lock himself into a specific time zone over and over, and all we got to do is peel back the layers of time. Again, rowing backwards, watching the projection going backwards. So not the simple way. We going quantum. We actually doing the reverse. We're not looking at, oh, there's this president and this president and this. We're actually getting towards the machine so we can say, oh, that president was actually this president at this time, and he wasn't really the damn president either. He's really the czar from Russia. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be able to put this together and know what a person mean when they talk about freedom. And how was the game played on you? I didn't want to be free because we were slaves. See? Huh, y'all? Yeah. Reparation. Please, reparation. That's not how this shit worked. Sorry to tell you. Tamika Mallory and them, they just don't want to tell you. That's not how it works. I missed the entire NBA season catching up on. Shout out to TW. Some people get it. It's worth that. I've lost many NBA season. I lost many, bro. Sacrificed so much, bro. So much, bro. I didn't get to see Kobe passing or nothing. Nothing, bro. I'm so committed to excellence. You feel me? I'm so committed to the mystery. You feel me? What is that? That's more focused than I gotta buy some Kobe Bryant jersey, right? No. So it's you know, what you gain is much more valuable. It's all about what you gain. Especially for men. They say we don't honor our spiritual, that is our spiritual side, gaining knowledge and wisdom and assurance. Shit. Shout out to y'all. But I want to show y'all something, because Brian King was right. Now I'm gonna show y'all this because this is important. This is important. Now, look at this. I didn't even do no research before I came on. I don't give a fuck who he is. Brian did it already. Press 1. It's up to you. Who went and looked this guy up? Bernard von Bülow. Press 1. Baloo. Whatever that shit is. Who looked this guy up? Press 1. Because what I say, we fight as shapeshifters and Nazis, and you want to be a Nazi hunter and uncover your history? Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it, Brian. We gonna settle it right now. I know you probably got a whole bunch of them, but that's what I want my students to check in. That's what I mean, Brian. That right there. It's to check in, and it's to be a natural interest of yours. We talking prosthetic. We talking this one and that one. All that play. The illusion of motion pictures and all. That's what we study at the Row. Press 1. I don't know what y'all think we study at the Row, but let me give you an inclination, okay? How many of y'all was around when I said they putting layers on the video way back then, erasing the black people up out, or they just layering the video, adding themselves in things, and the background is a real cinematic video screen being played, but the screen being played is of something real. So they might take video of America and what was going on. They go at the time, they go recreate it, put themselves like they there too. It can be a street that's similar to how streets is made in America. It don't have to be anything special. Get that black screen up out there, leave the surface, put the surface back on there. We do it with layering today. That shit ain't new. You just layer it on there. We used to do that shit with those picture thing. My dad used to buy us some toys that had a different scene, but the different characters in the front, and every character would be a different scene behind it. It's the same thing, depending on where the camera is positioned. Do my black people kind of understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Brian. Okay, I just want to make sure that we kind of understand each other. We're dealing with this, the theater of war, right? This is what we're going to be breaking down. And we're going to be breaking down the cinema version, which I am very good at. And I can't do it alone. You know, so my trolls who keep calling to me, all you do is get the people's information. And all I do is present it. Press 1. Listen, I set the foundation and the people go to work. They just start building. It is what it is, G. You can't get mad because we bring it up and want this subject matter talked about on the show, and the students actually go out and do it. You can't say, oh man, all you do is, I'm the professor. Plus I'm their cousin, their uncle. I'm all the niggas they almost ignored that's right next to them in their ear. Talking about, I told you, listen to this nigga. You feel me? So y'all can hate in the background. I know we making leeway, because I'm not talking about no ordinary shit. And I got Tupac and Nipsey in my whatchamacallit. And none of y'all bitch ass niggas got shit like that. Press 1. Because y'all some fuck boys. Press 1. So I got smarts, I got urban, conservative, sports, all this. And you only got one topic, which is O'Block. So who cares? Press 1. Look at this. Taft, McKinley, and Roosevelt. Now look at this, y'all. Look at this. Our president, our present, and future. Look, our present's past, that's McKinley. Past, present is Roosevelt. And future, Taft. Now, ain't that crazy? Ain't that, and that looked like some Hitler right shit right there in old English. Was they writing and talking like that in Russia? No. Who has one? No, they weren't talking like that in Russia. And how do we know these the same people? Well, look at them. Look. Them the same eyes of... Hold up, where this fool at? These the same eyes of the niggas who was putting the badge on. Well, I'm going to show you. The eyes is what? The highway to the soul, right? Right? It's where the... Listen, I'm going to show you right now. Where that white man at? Standing next to Emmett Till in there. Them the same eyes, bro. That's his Theodore Roosevelt looking self. Yep. That's his Theodore Roosevelt self. You nigga can't hide from me. If it ain't Roosevelt, guess who it is? Taft. When the fuck is that? Taft. Okay, if it ain't Roosevelt, it's sure in the hell is this guy. Press 1. That's for sure, for shiggity. And no doubt. Press 1. You see them eyes? I'm going to put it in the real angle so y'all can see. So y'all can really see. Kev ain't no bummy. I ain't lying. God didn't give me this to play around. These niggas is living multiple lives. How Taft is the nigga? Come on, G. Who took? Come on, G. Stop. Oh, he not Roosevelt. Sorry, guys. He's the other character that his fool became, which is Taft. Press 1. So we got to go back and peep game on who's who. Y'all press 1. Y'all know I'm the truth. Damn. Y'all know I'm the truth. You can't even argue with me no more. It make your head hurt to argue with me. It should piss you off. I went to Taft High School. I'm pissed. Press what? Terrell Bay. Come on, that's him, G. So what he doing? What he doing? And who do they say this is? And what's his name? So we gotta look at his whole life, cause it ain't gonna be nothing but one of this guy's few characters. Press 1. That's right. That's right. Gotcha. Press 1. That's why he's looked upon as the trust buster. And what is the trust buster? And what's the trust? And what did they steal? And what did they become in possession of? That Chris, that Brian has a picture of these niggas, Theodore Roosevelt with the Royals and the King George, all his shoes. They look like boo-whopping them after King Von. They wearing all the nigga clothes and shit. They stole the king's clothes out there. Oh, look what we got. First, let's just take a picture. Let's take a picture. That's how they look, like thieves and criminals, like thugs, like Crips and Bloods. Press 1. Facts. So we gotta go back in history and figure out, wait a minute. Each of these individuals are playing different roles. So, and they all around the same time? Yes, sir. Remember I told y'all about Woodrow Wilson. I think this nigga is Rockefeller himself. Nigga, the real one. Press 1. Nigga, Rockefeller. Nigga, when you say Jay-Z, Rockefeller, I think these is the Heimlich Himmlers. Nigga, this is the big dogs right here. You see him? Nigga, that nigga will eat your face in the middle of the morning. Press 1. You'll wake up, your whole mid-high of your face gone. Press 1, because this vampire ain't got shit else to do. Press 1. Yeah. You think Jesus coming back to save you when your nation built off of shit like this? Jesus is coming back to free the people who was enslaved by this wild wildebeest. Press 1. And using benefits from our budget. Press 1 to fund international charity work, assholes. And y'all don't think we were going to ever find out and why y'all need us so motherfucking bad. Press 1. No motherfucking bad. America history ain't number one big psyop Nazi. It's too late. I already said it. Press 1. You're going to have to kill us all now. Press 1. Lord Krishna said this shit crazy. You know it's crazy when Lord Krishna of Hindu faith say this shit crazy. Press 1. You know it's crazy when Lord Krishna say this shit crazy. If Lord Krishna says that, then what the fuck am I? This shit crazy. Four of them was doing no late wolf and he ain't even make it. Jesus Christ, Kev. What the fuck? Lord Krishna, the god of the Hindu gods of many. Press Martin. Oh my God, this guy's killing us. I got the witches, warlocks, all the gods of this earth going to be called in to heal to the Lord. Press 1. That's it. I whooped y'all ass. I feel like I'm in the Chris Tucker movie with Jackie Chan. We kicked y'all ass. We fucked y'all up. We kicked y'all ass, nigga. The whole thing, we kicked y'all ass. Too late out there. Kicked y'all motherfucking ass with no weapons. That's one. Just bars. Golden bars. No weapon. No violent. We kicked y'all motherfucking ass. We got y'all on camera. Stupid. I'm telling. Press 1 hashtag I'm telling God. Press 1 I'm telling God himself on you. I'm gonna have a cold report come back. A long list. Can you point out if this was God court and God say, if Kevin, could you point out the culprit of who did all this? With generals and badges. Kev, no, bro. We give y'all everything. That's not yours anyway. That's hip. They did it. Them right there. And the Japanese. I'm telling the God of Israel. The Japanese did it. And the 50 niggas they came with. Press 1. I say he was so black he was blue. Lord Krishna. We kicked their ass though, right? I'm trying to tell you. This is the guy right here. Him. These are the culprits of Nazism. Truman. Harry S. Truman. Press 1. Along with the Red Cross. The Kevin Christ. Press 1. The Nazi concentration camp. Yes, I went to Germany, bitch. The Kevin Christ. One, that motherfucker, the Krevni Christ. Oh my God, the people outside on the East Coast. What the fuck is he saying? The communists, the Japanese, the Jews. What the mother and I'm loud in the motherfucker. Krevni Christ. Wake up, niggas. Damn thing ain't like bobbing to no damn beat. Nigga exterminating us. Shit. Definitely get his fool. Wake the fuck up. You better learn these words. I've been learning. You feel me? Nigga, that shit say Red Cross with a Nazi swastika. Press 1. A Schwarzenegger badge. Press 1. I don't believe none of this shit. You can call me whatever you want to. I don't believe nothing that these people told me. That's fucked up. Y'all done taught us this dumbass history and that ain't even what happened. That's fucked. That's real fucked up. Because y'all don't want to tell us Japanese dropped bomb on the civilians and took pictures like this and made it look like it was Hiroshima, but it was really black organic burn. Y'all are scandalous. I'm telling. Press 1. I'm telling. I ain't never seen no creature like this on earth. Who would ever think you'll wake up and know that your government... Listen, I had a dream. This dream was so quick, it let me know I was about to go to war with the devil. Press 1, and now I see. The whole system, devil beast system. But the whole damn thing. Just one big face of the devil. Right there. There you go. You gotta wake up every day and keep reiterating and believing in white supremacy, blind white supremacy, blind. Nigga can't tell you nothing. America ain't did nothing to y'all. Black people, y'all wake up. They exterminated us. No, they didn't. That happened to the Jews. That's what they'll tell you. No, it didn't. You didn't do nothing. You was in Africa. What? Say it. They go, no, you didn't. That was us. We the one. And Hitler hated me. Press 1. And my people. The one. And that one. That one. Oh, man. Ah. I That's why I don't like to kiss nobody ass, because I have this in my brain. It ain't work for you. Because I know history. Press 1, I ain't work with nobody in the history like that. Sorry. That's a cold track record. Let me show y'all something though. Now besides that, hey Brian, you can call in at any time after this. But I'm finna show you something, King. I'm finna show you something right now. It's on Instagram. Check this out. Remember I was talking about that scenery? Remember? At this time, y'all was slaves. Remember Negroes. Dan Calloway. Uh-oh.
Shame.
Look at your neighbors and say, oh,
shame.
Shit. So what we was doing, runaway slaves in the what'd you say? Yeah, said Krishna Hitler was y'all. Krishna, not right now. We finna get back to it. We gonna get to it. Krishna, don't worry about it. I know you laughing like this. I know you laughing your ass off. I can't believe they done tricked us into the worst shit ever. Yes. The Russians and the Italians. That's right. They say, I'm gonna tell you a story. There was a black man, white man, and a Chinese man. Boy, is this gonna be one doozy in scripture. Lord have mercy. This is gonna be a doozy. Now I'm finna show y'all something. I told y'all about cinema, layering on cinema. They said, we was what? Slaves. We didn't have nothing and nothing like this. Guess what? They found the stupid video they left behind. They got another video because you got to know cinema to know this is a great video. Okay? This is real great. I want y'all to pay attention to this. All right? Now, this is United States. This is United States 1911. New York. Right? Right? Yes. It said right there on the screen. I told you they had color back then anyway. But anyway, look at this. That's not what's important. Now look at this screen. Now what do you see back there? Do you see black people back there with regular clothes on? Press 1. If you see black people back there with regular clothes on. No, not the white man in the front. The other layer. So what was y'all in 1911? Y'all was overthrown in 1886. Remember what y'all doing in 1911 like this one. See, Bocat? Now watch this. Watch this. What is it? What? Go ahead. See that? That's the thing about it, family. These motherfuckers, you see it? It's what, what's his name? What's that nigga name? Karemio. Remember we caught him photoshopping Indians and Negroes together? Press 1. Remember we caught him red-handed, mixing Billy Joe Cyrus and Lil Wayne, making an Indian. You got to watch out for these type of cinema tricks and more cinema tricks that is to come that we're going to be showing you at the road. That's all. Is to show you how cinema works with layering and it. You can literally see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's just like that damn movie It's just like that damn movie, that show I told y'all to watch with Chinese, black people, white Scots, all type of shit going on in 1900. But what was you doing in the 1900? The black inventors was creating things in the Americas way before all this, in the 1800s, late 1700s, mid 1800s, 1900s. So, as I said during my last show, where y'all at? And how did Russian Nazis become American and Asian and communists and this one and that one? How did your fight, how did all them end up in your land? Ain't no Chinese people named Howard, Mr. Johnson, Michael. That's not a real name for Asian people. That's not their names. Where did they get these names from? Oh, Crystalline, it's very doctored. And it's that, like Danny Boy said, he can actually see. Now, I know Danny, you can see the Photoshop and the correction and the layering. You just got to watch the bullshit. You see? And it's better to go back and get the original. You don't need no color to see what they've done and who is who. I'm not using no color to show you no actors. Press 1. No color whatsoever. I'm simply showing you that these two, all I gotta do is prove one. All I gotta do is prove one. I don't even need them for all of them. You can dispute anything you want. You won't dispute this one. Dodge this. Press 1. You won't dispute this one. See? You cannot dispute this. You can't dispute nothing. This is actually ruthless right here. This is the dissemination of American history. Kev at night, you on the air, what up?
Oh, you back with the bullshit, huh? You
Yes,
still
sir.
lying to these people, right? You over here steady lying to these people, right?
Why don't you
back,
just
right?
have a seat, sir? Just have a seat.
No, it's not by having a seat. You need to have a fucking coffin. That's what your ass need to do, man. Your ass still lying to these people, man. You need to take a break, man.
All
For
right,
real,
bro.
man.
All
This
right,
shit getting
bro.
annoying, bro.
All right, brother. Enjoy
No,
your
get
time.
off.
Enjoy your time, bro. I respect you. I hope you get yourself together. But look, the past, the present, and the future. Press 1. The past, present, and the future. Now, all I gotta do is prove one. That's it. Because this can be the bushy-eyed bastard right here. That's playing the shipment. See, they all got this chin problem. This Michael Travolta chin. Nigga, they try to cover it up. But nigga, I see it, bro. I see it. And they should have never let me see that other white man who putting them things up there, because he's one, if not all of them. You understand? He's definitely him. But it can be this one. It don't matter. It don't matter. But it's definitely him trying to play a different role when we clearly can see. So just clearly to see what happened. How do him become president? And if you want to argue that, cool. That's, hey, all right, I'm wrong. What the fuck is this? Okay, I can be wrong wherever. Wherever. What I'm not wrong about is this right here. Mr. Trust Buster himself. Y'all gave us all these beautiful Russian stories of the, but never told us what happened to the USSR. And I said, the USSR ain't nothing but the USA. Because it's Germany, Russia, all of them in one melting pot getting along. It's a science project. But at home, they always fighting and shit. Press 1. So I always said that it just never really clicked the way it's clicking now. It's like, wait a minute. And then Brian King throws this guy, and he looks just like him. He got the mouthpiece, the middle mouth slit, his bottom lip is bigger than his top lip, all that. You feel me? So we got to understand what this can possibly mean, because this is at the time of the trust busting right here. This is the time where the robbery, the Adolf Hitler scheme took place. This will be where, and we got to see who is who, because if we're able to find what happened right here with these Negroes, you will see why it all adds up. How they just kind of like white supremacy and genocided you out of time and history and made themselves kings, heirs, beneficiaries. They changed their status to yours, and yours mean refugee when they're the Africans. They're the refugee. They're from Africa. They're from that Eastern Europe and Western Europe. We're from here. So you would have to gradually, over a process, do this. White supremacy ain't looking like this over the planet. This is a psychological thing to fucking cause genocide on these people, to flush them out. Not with war. No, phases. That way the supremacy mindset, the out with the old, in with the new. You see? These white folks in America know him as Wilson. But they also know him as Pius. But their parents know him as a Nazi war general, G. This is the shit I'm talking about. That's what the man, what they call that show, The Man in the High Castle, is in agreement with me with. Nigga, we dealing with time shifters because they changing roles and characters, so you'll be confused, Terrell Bay. So you'll be confused, Kimberly, about what period of time was you robbed. You won't even see it. The switch. But you can now. You know, wait a minute, our land was robbed, our gold was taken, our king was dethroned, we renounced our royalty, which is our right, and became citizens in a system you are in control of. That's why the black vote is so important. Because you're an elector and don't know it. You see that sign on the screen say electors voted. You don't even know who the electors are. You think you just believe so much of the TV. I tell you what, the computer know who the electors are. Press 1. The computer knows who the electors are. Press 1. Donald Trump knows who the electors are. Joe Biden knows who the electors are. You don't know. Joe Democrat ass. You don't know. You don't know. That's your problem. You was raised by the Ku Klux Nazi Klan. That's why. At least they still remember the law and they still remember the republic, which is great for me. Great. Right, Brittany? Did I say that correctly? Yes. This shit is outstanding, like what I'm breaking down. Not even to boast about it, but yes. I'm proud of that. Hell yeah. There you go. Woodrow Wilson. You know him as Woodrow, white people. Don't get mad at me. Because your great grandma, your mama knew him as something else. And then your other mama saw him when he was just a kid running around with Adolf Hitler and them in little Catholic school some damn where. Press 1. I'm not playing. It's what it is, family. You can't hide the truth forever. You can't hide the truth forever. It's our right. You know how they say the third right? It's our right to speak truth to power. Especially made up little corporate silly power. Press 1. They'll go around killing machine. Press 1. Exterminating world. How you gonna get away with exterminating God's people? In a Holocaust, a slave trade. I said a Holocaust. That's what I said. A slave trade, I said a Holocaust. Y'all said a slave trade because you got your hands out to Russians and Bolsheviks. That's one. Who changed their name to Williams and McKinley's after the fall. Press 1. I can prove all that. They don't have these names. Hung King. They don't got these names. That's why I tell you, because I'm like Tupac says, time is short. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Time is short, family. But one thing you gotta know is they are playing a white supremacist banking scheme-ish type of white supremacy of debt and sovereignty. The debt is being passed on to you anyway. And it's hereditary, so you will forever be in debt. For sure. On your knees crawling. Like baby say from Cash Money. White folks don't want to see you ball. They want to see you crawl like a baby so they can be the beneficiary and take care of you with your own shit. You know how black women get checks for little babies and they get the state help, they get child support, and then zoom is like that. Zoom and wham. You get child support, you get that. There's a benefit that come with that. You don't get it on a loan basis. They get it on a loan basis because they foreigners looking for opportunity to live, so they work off that debt. Argentinians are Germans. I met one. Oh yeah, Argentinians are Germans. They didn't say Argentina. They said the Nazis flew to Argentina. No. The Germans invaded the Americas and became. You feel me? And then they became. Facts. And it's important. So shout out to you, Terrell Bay. People need to know that. I would have never found this. Mr. Taft and all of these people have to explain what this is. Hell, that really can be him. I ain't even lying. That can be Woodrow Wilson looking them boys right in their face. Press 1. As Frenchmen are Italians. That's right, not French. Italy. Press 1. That can be him. I can't even lie to you. That can be him. Hell yeah, that can be him. Press 1. Hey, oh yeah, that sure could. They didn't tell us this part of that show could. Well, if the other ones can be the other ones, you damn right. It can be him. 424-209-9506 Nightly Conversation, How the Nazis World War II, Time, Space, Continuum, Dimensions of Time, and role-playing different characters to steal your heritage. 424-209-9506. That is confirmation. Coop says, nigga, that's Taft and Roosevelt are the same people without a doubt. Press 1. I don't know who stands on that. Taft and Roosevelt. If Taft is Roosevelt, then and Roosevelt is Italian czar. If Taft, if we're all right, look, we're gonna come to this conclusion. This is him. That's him. Okay, that's just guilty. This nigga is guilty. America's guilty. Plausible deniability. I'm a self-taught prosecutor of God, G. What you talking about? I was put here to prosecute. I don't lose. Press 1. If you saying that that's him and that's in Taft, okay, what about McKinley? We're going to get to the importance of this. But here they are together, here, on here. Are these all characters being played by the same individual? I would agree. At least 75% of. Press 1. Terrell say undefeated. So so if that's him, okay, then I'm holding this like I'm Lil Wayne and shit. Then that's all three of them right there. That's him. And he's not French. He's Russian. Is he Russian, Brian? Brian, call in. or if we saying that that's him, oh, y'all might as well just join the roll. We gonna, but we gonna do something. Y'all might as well join the roll. Quit playing. That's them, G. That's them, G. That's them. That's them. So, and who was the Pope at the time? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we saying the Nazi Pope Pius, press 1, of the Holocaust, press 1, in the persecution, press 1, him. If that's Wilson, oh my goodness, America gonna fall. America is going to hell. That's where it's going. To the bottomless pit. Like, nigga, if I'm right on 75%, y'all busted. This is just insane. This is just insane, G. He's him. So where the Negroes? This is what I'm talking about. Why I was getting frustrated with my class. It's like, y'all just playing. But do you see why I get frustrated? Because it's deep. You feel me? So if they all playing him, then now we know why God told us the hellfighters. And then remember when I said I found them? Remember I said the bones was talking to me like, Kev, it's us. You found us. That's all I felt like, damn, it ain't nothing else then. But no. Them the bone. You found us. Remember I was telling y'all that. Yeah, bro, that's us. You found us, nigga. You the only one who found us, G. That's what the bone said to me. You the only one who ever searched for us, bro. That's what they were saying. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air.
Yes, sir. It's Brian King. I got information on this bird hard guy. I'm calling him Theodore all the way. The reason why I said that as well is he's the one that wrote the foreign policy that our German Empire adopted, and this was a plan to make Germany a leading power in the world. Another thing they said that what is it right here? He single-mindedly devoted his chancellorship to making Germany a leading power on the world stage. So right around this time, what happened? The World War happened, right? And they said that his foreign policy that he created is one of the things that helped outbreak the First World War. So then Theodore Roosevelt was president from 1901 to 1909, which is right at the same time as well. So for me, I feel like that got to be the same guy playing the same role.
Go ahead, I'm here. Take your
okay.
You good?
All right, perfect. So another thing is, let's see.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, give me one thing. My bad.
Don't worry about it. I'm just showing people the comparisons. Take your time. You all right? I don't believe this shit.
There's something else I had. Hold on. I had something that just caught my attention. I had came across this thing that was published by this is the National Intelligence Agency, and they were talking about a plan for 2030. And I searched that up by looking for a term, and this was talking about the trust. So you have brought up the Rockefellers, and so I found the Rockefeller Morgan family tree, which is really the chart showing. Let me send this to you right now.
That's him, G. That's him.
I'm sending you some stuff right now so you could be able to show the class and they understand where I'm going with something.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's him. Call back when you're ready. Call back when you're ready. Call back when you're ready to go. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Call back when you're ready. We got his ass. The realest content on YouTube and only 20 yes. They gotta be shadow banning this king. No, well, it's just no, this the chitlin circuit. This the black folk circuit. They don't pay attention to this type of shit. It's the hardest circuit on earth. So don't think about it as shadow banning. No, it's not shadow banning. This is the chitlin circuit. I gotta make my rounds to show these democratic Negroes who was raised by white supremacists what a real mind really is. And this a motherfucker do
call from 1-310.
Motherfucker can do 1,000,000 backflips and they still like, yeah, but that don't mean nothing. Press 1, so you gotta. This is a special crowd here. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air?
Yes, it is, Professor. How you doing, sir?
What's up, champion? You heard what I said? This is a special crowd got
people,
me
man.
talking to. These some special.
They're the same people, man. I just sent you something.
What you mean?
Check it out on the 424 number.
All right. Compton Cuz in the building. Compton Cuz doing what he do.
And y'all so right. It's so close in resemblance.
Yeah, they was right back. They was right in back of one another.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the pictures when you go, if you go to select at the top of the page, it's all of the presidents of the United States from one to the end. But you go to Taft or either the other one, and those pictures look just alike, sir.
They drew John Adams in them.
Yeah,
they drew them. They were like, yeah. No motherfuckers just art work like a motherfucker. It's just like, yeah. You want to see George? George look like this. Just drew a picture of his ass. Man, that's it. Hilarious. That's
so you
exactly
did. Now, only thing I say with Taft and Roosevelt, they just turned the position of the picture. So he would be, 8 years older? Did he do 2 terms or 1 term? Because they right behind each other.
He's also Grover Cleveland.
See?
The 24th and the 22nd and the 24th.
See what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. You pieces of shit. Hold up, y'all, class. Come on, y'all. Not like this. Hold on, let me hit the bell.
Not like this.
Not like this, man.
Not like
I accidentally hit Taft. I mean, look, I went to school in the Valley, right? Taft High School. And our arch rivals is who? Cleveland fucking High School. It's the same fuck, bro.
Dang, that's it.
Dude, bro. So you said... Oh, you didn't even say Cleveland. Who did you say?
I said Taft and the ones you were talking about. They right behind each other, so they had like years apart. They just when he went from Roosevelt, he went to Taft. All he did was change his name.
So, but Grover Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You see what I'm saying? They created the whole narrative.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who the Motherfucker,
Don't do that.
Harris. Oh no! Why you doing this to me? Who the fuck is Chester Arthur? Y'all got me fucked up.
You see what I'm saying? These names, ain't nobody ever seen these other presidents. It's these certain ones, man. They want us to see and be recognized because they're the ones who made the changes.
Bro, Ulysses S. Grant looked like Robin Williams, which is fucking Roosevelt, bro, in a different outfit, bro. I'm fucking dead, bro. I'm excited, but I can't believe. You ever see that meme? You look so dumb right now. That's if God wanted to reveal anything on earth, it'd be an old silly ass lie that got past this whole some dumb shit. Like, do you really thought they can beat God? Let me see. Andrew Jackson, Art. I'm fucking dead, bro.
You see how they doing that?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted you to have that, sir. So
thank you for this.
I'm glad you were still on, and I can get it to you.
Thank you, sir. I'm honored, bro. This is something else. This is something else, bro. Listen, we got to look up these people now.
Exactly. That's what I was saying when I was looking at this
find
shit
the
like
president.
That. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think Truman was the 33rd president.
Truman.
He in there. That's who I started with.
He's like Himmler. He looked like Himmler.
Yeah,
he really looked like Heimlich Himmler. For real. For real.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up, bro.
And they could really change their identity and everything and just go to the next presidency by changing the name and the way the photos is shot. And then it'll be a whole new person. And then they sit in the seat and run it. Like when I think when Roosevelt died and Truman came in, he just came right on in.
Well, he went to his closet and changed his clothes, put on a brown suit instead of the black one he always wear. Like
exactly, it came right on in.
Oh yeah, what happened? Oh yeah, he died up in the room. It's sad. Oh yeah, but I'm taking over. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he came in during World War II, so he was up against some things, but of course, they was regulating that because it's like theater of war. Theater, you know what I'm saying? It's all a plot.
Well, thank you for
They had all the major artillery companies to sell the bullets and the shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And rob the people for the funding and pay for that stuff to have war that they can watch on TV. And send all our men, as grunts to go out there and get killed in war.
Yep.
Firstborn, like you've been talking about.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Go out there.
That shit deep,
and fucking that's all she wrote.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
You're not coming back. You may make it back, but you're going to have a leg. You're going to be injured. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be incompetent like a motherfucker.
Exactly. And we still got to see what? Like you said, that survivor thing today. Savior. You know what I'm saying? They want to be your savior.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, you heard
that kind of shit.
You heard that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I'm just making sure my niggas is out there. Yeah, you heard that. That's deep shit right there. Yeah, that's some deep shit.
Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's other shit. But you always said
so that's basically it, man. I was just touching base to make sure you got that tad bit of information I ran across.
And I'm going to send that to our good buddy Brian King so he can watch and go and do research a bunch of Russians in that time frame and come back with a special report. I just want you to know that. Thank you for your tip, sir.
All right, for sure.
Oh, man, this is the Nazi Hunter Hotline. Apparently, we're going to do some 3D imaging. And we're going to find out just who is who. Just like Booker T. Washington and Nat Turner's pictures look alike. They got a bunch of stories. That's cool. But I don't want to get it lost in translation. Not kind of like. Nigga, that's kind of like this. This is otherworldly right here, sir. Don't even confuse the two. This is otherworldly. Then you don't have the Germans who were the issue. It was the Russians. The propaganda was the German, but it's the Russian that never gets talked about a Holocaust, a genocide, nothing. You know why? Because they was going to blame everything on the ghost. Adolf Hitler. You know, the German crazy person who wanted all the gold for himself. The German, you ain't gonna never see this sign ever again. Oh, this swastika? Oh, that's the guy in the mustache. Yeah, that's they shit. Yeah, you don't want to do that one. That's him. That's related to Hitler and the execution of the Jews. See? But they don't want to talk about what Nazism is and what white supremacy really is in real time and how to break down. They think we gonna be crackheads. We're gonna be so high off this weed and drugs and crime, you will never see them stealing with their hands in the pot, with their hands in the cookie jar. Once you know it's about the trust and the beneficiaries over these little characters, listen, that's where the power comes from. You don't want the trust. It's not yours. You are a beneficiary and you're not classified as such. You was reclassified as black, which is refugee, and law, which is them. That's why they traded places. They don't want to be black no more. They don't want to be refugee with no home. They don't want to be roaming anymore from Romania or Roma. That's one. They don't want to live in a carriage no more. They want to be right. They want to be rich, and they want they want what they saw. They want that benefit. Press one. We need that. We don't want to be no damn indentured work. So when they told history, they made you the slave. It made it look like you was an indentured worker and that the federal system always got power over you, and it doesn't. You're not a federalized nothing. That's them. Dan Calloway signed y'all up for slavery. You talking about you needy people? And that's slavery. That's not a real people. You're rightful heirs and beneficiaries on paperwork. They don't have no contract in Niji language. They only got 6 words. But that's a way for the federal system to deem you retarded. Because you think you on a turtle flying around in the universe and you on the back rather than paying attention to law. You giving more shit metaphysical time than what's real right here, right now. You feel me? They want inherited right to freedom. There you go, HR. They want inherited right. They want their kids to have right. They want their kids. How can they not like the right when that's all they want is right? They got you thinking the right attack them, but you got the right. You got me? You are the right. Hail to the king, adhere to the church, and get you to denounce your God, your royalty, then you're not sovereign no more. You denounce your own right. It's open. When you don't follow the rules, you yourself, a real beneficiary. They say, people say, what can you do? Learn the rules. Study first. You'll know. And women can't do nothing. Sorry for your luck. It's not you. It's your husband. Oh! See? Dysfunction. You need him. How you gonna eat? You see, that's a whole dependency on the state. A state that says you can't have none because you don't know how to manage it. So we'll take this. Thank you. So that's what's important. Is your right. You don't know what right is because you've been given privilege and you think you're free. When the privilege is, don't cross the street. Do not spit bubble gum on the ground. This is the 3rd time you going to jail. Because right now, come here. Pow, don't run, bubble gum bandit. Pow, bubble gum bandit. Stupid. He should have never been reaching. He should have read the bubble gum. He had bubble gum on his shoe. And then he tried to run from me. in which he turned around. I know what he had. I just shot him right there. I was in fear of my life. That's how white supremacy look. Bubblegum. Facts. If you don't understand this right here, you're not going to make it. You might as well just go home. Don't even come to my show. If you can't understand that American history is built on Russians and Italian folk, and you'll be thinking German, you won't even see the Russians and the real people who came over here being president. You don't study. How could you see? You just see Theodore Roosevelt. You don't see this guy. Bernard von Bülow, press 1. That's the same hyphens and shit that's on Jay-Z name. Russians. Where they at? That's what's important. No, Terrell Bay. You tripping. You shouldn't even wrote that whole paragraph. Remove. You shouldn't even wrote all that. No. Y'all getting bent on trying to play somebody. Oh, you can really play their ass in. No, you can't. All you need is the Bible in this one. No, you're not. You can write as many of these paragraphs, Mr. Bay. You got to call it in. Paragraphs? Oh, yeah. If they can control your perception, they will control our lives. You get deep on this knowledge, Kev. Shout out to you. Yes, sir. You never want to lock yourself into a perception and don't give your mind the ability to grow. Lessons and things of that nature. You always want, especially as a dude, you want to always keep an open mind. That way it gives you the opportunity to live and learn. You can't do too much living and learning in a condensed mindset. You can't even fool yourself. When you look back, you're going to be like, oh, shit, I ain't went nowhere. I was doing all these affirmations, but you didn't really change your mindset. No, that's what's important. Did they change actors? That's what's important, Terrell Bay. Did they change actors and how you perceive history? Was it told to you by the Japanese, the Asian, and the Russians? That's a big statement I'm saying. This is huge. It don't fall into, oh, that's all we got to do. Chase, I did a show earlier where I told y'all Chase Manhattan, J.P. Morgan, and the Kozars putting such and such on the boat, and then all of a sudden a deal was made, and they came back with a new deal like this one right here. I think he's wearing a full-fledged prosthetic. Press 1. You know why he's wearing a full-fledged prosthetic to me? Because his nose will be big as fuck like J.P. Morgan. Press 1. That's why they be wearing prosthetics. Because their noses will be huge. Have y'all seen J.P. Morgan? You don't know who these people are. J.P. Morgan can be the same person in history as another character by the same Russian folk. Let's see. J.P. Morgan pictures. Another fucking clown. Not real. Just like the fuck I thought. Another clown. Yep. Is not going to take. It's Stalin. That's who it is. Another Russian. I got it, your ass. Why Charleston White want to be a clown? Ooh, ooh, we got your ass, J.P. Morgan. Now watch this one, y'all. This one gonna hurt a little bit. This one gonna hurt a little bit. Caller, what's on your mind?
Carol.
What's up, champion? What's on your mind?
What's going on? Hey, listen. There was a misunderstanding.
I don't know who you are, bro.
Today.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't understand. Who is this?
This ain't Kev Gills?
Yeah, but who are you?
Somebody gave me the wrong number.
Okay, bye. Talking about, sir? I know nothing about it. I'm finna show y'all this picture, and this is why you gotta know what's in history. This is the same dude that was like with Walt Disney. Walt Disney, that they were saying was Stalin. That Hitler and Stalin was really Walt Disney and best friends with this other guy, and they became the production and internet. Oh, the fucking Disney World. That's where they beat you. Now watch this photo, you guys. Now watch this stupid. How dumb could we be in history? Watch this. Now this J.P. Morgan. Ain't this a bitch? Now this is J.P. Morgan. Let's do another photo of J.P. J.P. Morgan. Let's see. J.P. with the big nose. That's one. See? You know what the fuck they doing? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What I can say is, this information is deep and it's very fun to research and break down this stuff in a way. Like, wait, they played us with the banking system like that? Yes, sir. They played y'all ass. That's how the whole world been deceived. And y'all wondering why y'all worship St. Peter. Y'all don't gave St. Peter Jesus. Y'all gave Peter the kingdom. Y'all done gave Peter the dang kingdom, playing around, not understanding law, and coming in to their women after war or whatever y'all were doing over there. Press 1. This the ring everybody got to kiss with St. Peter. Press 1. Every pope gets St. Peter on the ring, and everybody got to kneel and kiss the ring. They got Peter with the lamb and the shepherd and all that. No, that's Peter. That's Peter. That's why you got to watch it. Now back to this. So you got corporate entities like J.P. Morgan, So J.P. Morgan got the royals are the firstborns on the ship. Or even the king for that matter. Maybe a deal, maybe something is going on. And maybe the ship was sank by German U-boats. Maybe the ship was sank with these people on it. Press 1. And people made it off the boat. was the same nigga. Huh? Oh, wait, John Smith again. Captain John Smith from the Titanic so-called story. Press 1. Was also the nigga from the war. Press 1. Who had your firstborns and sold you off to Italy, which is really just Russia. Sold you off to Italy. They didn't fight for their homeland. They fought for them. Them. I don't want to hear about Ronald Reagan being no actor. We know that. Thank you very much. We know that. The focus is on them. I'm not worried about no actor. I'm talking about a Holocaust, a stolen identity, a stolen trust from the kings, dissipated into international gift and press 1, international charity. And how it had to be done was horrific. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about here on my show, where I'm showing the ovens that may have been used to execute us, our people. Bro, you got to stop messaging me, bruh. Stop messaging me on Instagram. I don't care about that, bro. I'm not in there. Coop, you watching the show, you better call it in. Stop messaging me on Instagram. I don't give a damn, bro. I can't read that. Can't read that. I forgot what I was looking for looking at your shit. What was I looking for? I was looking for... What was I looking for? It was something I was about to show y'all. This is what I tell y'all. Stop messaging me. Y'all better learn how to call in and get on somewhere. Stop messaging me. I already got to deal with these trolls. Don't message me on the Instagram. Save that for some other shit. It's something that I was about to... Oh, got it. God, because y'all be talking like y'all teaching me something. Like, okay, you agree, but call that shit in. Don't just agree from my Instagram. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give 2 fucks about that. My shit is right here on my show. Something about JP Morgan. It ain't nothing about him. That's the same motherfucker, quite possibly. That's the only nigga, and I say nigga, but that's the only clown who's at the same time. You see, we don't found the banking. It's the same guy playing the other guy is playing the other guy. If, you know, like I said, even if we a little bit right, it's incredible. Even if we a little bit right. Oh, man, well, you right about Roosevelt him, but not about Taft and all those other guys. Just give me a little bit. Give me an inch and it's over. Press 1. Give me an inch and it's
Call
over.
from 1.
What up with it? You gonna hang up in my face? All right, I get through it to bring more information. I ain't tripping. I'm still a monster. None of that matters. Because I'm really just talking to the people about how I'm excited. So whether y'all call in and hang up and do this one and do that one, none of that matters because I'm blessed. Press 1, I'm so blessed. I'm going to show you right now how blessed I am. I'm going to show you. You can hang up. It ain't gonna stop nothing. It don't stop nothing. I'm gonna show you. This is what Forrest Glory sent me. Watch this. Look. See, these are my real students. Look. For the benefit of public school, it's talking about the indefincies of purpose and why where the trust is be going. So let me get into something right quick. This is allocating funds and what the beneficiary, I told you, like a trust and a will and benefits and how it is to be used. Now look at this. For the benefits of widows and orphans of Masons are other worthy objects of charity if G should be living and could be found for his benefit also. The publication, blah, blah, blah. Revised edition, New Testament, King James Version, whatever. We going into that, right? But because I wanted to see, well, what's the charity event? Now watch this. It's such and such, the most deserving poor of the city of N, for the benefit of a designated anti-saloon league, that's a drunkard league, for the education of pious and indignant you who are preparing themselves for the ministry. I told you your firstborns go to the church, and those who adhere strictly to the Westminster Confession and its literal meaning, and be divided among the Sisters of Charity by T, M, and R for good and charitable purposes. Now this is what stuck out to me. Press 1. Now this is what stuck out for me. Okay, the G. But my thing is, who is T, M, and R? Press 1. And I had to say to myself, I'm going to tell y'all how we got this far. I'm going to tell y'all this shit right here. T, M, and R. I said, T, M, and R running the game with the Sisters of Charity. That's what my nigga brain said. But Kev, guess what? Who is T, M, and R? Now this is George here. Now watch this. Y'all busted. Now who and what is T, M, and R? And to be dividing up the charity and all of this thing. Well, I ran into T, M, and R. I found it. T, M, and the trust buster himself, R. You know, the trust buster. The one who broke the trust. But that's him. But that's T, M, and R. For good and charitable purpose according to the judgment of the trustee. Y'all see? I'm not like y'all. I told you. I'm not here to do no small stuff. Press 1. I'm not fooling with you. No. That's the trust buster. That's who I was looking for. Ooh, guys, somebody gotta explain why we ain't got shit. Somebody gotta explain why we ain't. What's this? So, I think my thought process is different from yours. There is no reparation for you. You are a beneficiary. You get a check and you get status. And you get rights. That's what you get. That's in the will. You can't help it because your people is who is. You can't help it because your God is who your God is. Your kings are who they are. You born into, right? You can't help that that's what they did to you. And you do know now what is to come. That's what's coming. You're right. You feel me? See, they got you thinking the Third Reich is Adolf Hitler shit. Some shit you would be scared of. The Third Reich is the third go round. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit that is sent. Press 1. This is go round again. But this time, it was a life laid down, and then there's a redemptive stage, and there's a redemptive process. So they just don't understand that they religion and the devil that they reading about in their little Catholic schools and the children of Israel being persecuted, that's you and that's them. You think you learning something. They kids got to wake up. What? What happened to all the black people? You feel me? They don't expect you to catch up in time and see themselves playing different characters like that. They don't expect that. You're supposed to be so caught up in crime or dead or somewhere, you'll be taken up out of here before you even come to that realization by your just living in poverty and what comes with that. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe. This is the rawest information on the internet. What you talking about? Everybody can't hear this. You should be blessed to hear this. Other people got their information. They talking about other things. Their minds is caught up in things that has no past, present, or future. Just there. You know, they like to be entertained. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But just like in the scriptures written, in the days of the coming of the Son of Man, it should be just like in the days of Noah. They've been partying, marrying, twerk mist everywhere, same mirrors, same stuff, until press 1. That's how off guard you're gonna be caught, because our people are, and that's why all of them can't go, because they too far. God ain't messing with people who will destroy His kingdom. No, these people got too many baby mama issues. Some people just had too many abortions. It fucked their head up. They can never be right. They'll be watching Tasha K for the rest of their life or something. I don't know. I don't care. My thing is for people who are of understanding, that know knowledge and wisdom when they hear it. Gee, I am not really arguing with these people no more. Ain't nothing to argue about. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world when it comes to this debate shit. You know why? Because they don't even want to get in the ring with me. You know why? Because they can't. They lie, can't even stand in truth. All I got to say is, shut the fuck up. The Catholic Church founded your religion in such and such date. Press 1. Oh, that's when Pope Pius was doing his Holocaust. And we wasn't in no Holocaust, we were slaves. Press 1. Can you imagine arguing with people? You argue with a Hebrew Israelite. These are the 12 tribes right here. I made them up. Right here. All internationals. Press 1. Yeah, I made them up. Who made this tribe up? Well, according to the map, in Africa, when they crossed over the Sahara, which is the Mexicans, but get out of here. That was all over here, huh? That was all over here, huh? Why you in Africa? Because that word, bruh. Please. That little white baby on that damn, God bless her acting spirit. She said, Dad, where are all the black people at? That Nazi general said, huh? Like he didn't hear what the little white lady said. His daughter, where they at, Dad? Oh. You know white people do this. Oh, black people? At this time? She said, yeah, this time. Didn't y'all have black people? Did you meet black people? She asked them, did you see black people when you was a kid? That shit had me like this. I mean, they were like, not like this. That nigga walked up and said, well, what they tell you at school, honey? She said, the teacher said they went back to Africa. I'll never forget this. This is national shit in my brain. They went back to these motherfuckers in the Holocaust. They got put on a train and taken back to Africa. Well, they went home. She said, why they want to go home? Why they want to go to Africa? Well, that's their home and that's where they happy at. That's cold, G. And that's why I'm glad I pointed this movie out, or this show, that y'all can binge watch. You can, like, what? No, you can't be. I did not hear what he just said, because it's true, you know, and they trying to find a way to at least say it is true a little bit, you know. No, but the world need the full force, straight up, you know. Press one, they was duped in it. The world stage. They bugged out with that chart. That's all right. They'll get it together. It's hard to be teaching all of these things only to find out that a simple man come and just say, oh, these are all the people who invaded us. They don't know how to take that. They never heard nothing like that. What? I said, those are all the ones that invaded us. Those ain't the people of God. Those are invaders and foreign invaders of mixed descent, gypsies, all type of thing. Oh, brother, you got to go right back, man, because the people of Portugal, it was niggas in the 15th dynasty of Press One. Sir, stop it. I don't even want to be doing the Hebrew Israelites like that, because they got some truth, you know. They just don't apply and stick that in the law. They be trying to force you to study religious law when religious law is the law. There's no religious law. This is Levitical law, and it needs to be applicable. Somewhere you can not applicable. I mean, not somewhere you can go, but somewhere you can, you know, study, and not just the scripture, because that's a collection of books. So you can bounce around, and then Paul said this, and then you can bounce around all you want. Really, all you need to know is what God said and what Jesus said. And you're a man. That's really what it is. But the government of church and state is ran just how everybody, like how this free world is ran. It's sovereign. You're sovereign. You have rights. You have benefit. Anybody finna do nothing when everybody got the same right and benefit, if you knew what the benefit was of being white or holy. We need restitution and judgment. Who is we? I don't know you, God wins. That's not you. So you can't say what we need. You need to call in so we can understand what you're talking about. When you say we, who are you? Am I wrong? Hell no. Who are you? When you say we, who are you? What do you stand for? I've never heard you call in at all. So where's what we need? You can turn me off and go right back into the world. You feel me? So who are you and who is we? Shout out to y'all getting on my gardening podcast. Nice listening and learning. Good. Go get on your gardening. Yeah. Michael Jackson changed his nose to be more like them. What the fuck does that got to do? You're out of here. You're out of here. Wrong mindset here, buddy. You feel me? We talking about how the Nazis became American presidents, the dimensions of time. Can you think for 1 minute? Could you think for 1 minute? I'm not talking about Michael Jackson or none of that shit you talking about. I'm talking about this. And how the persecution of the so-called Jews was really you. The Holocaust in America, that's you. That's why America owes you all this. All the nations owe you. The federal government owes you. America owes you. Russia owes you. France, Italy, all nations. India, Japan, China, they all owe you. All of them. All of them owe you. And that's why God is going to lift these people up. That's what it's talking about. The resurrection of the dead is the lifting of his people up from a dead black refugee state of being, classification. So you're not just dead. You know, and Black's Law Dictionary is over there. You know you dead, right? In law. You do know that. And you're not alive. So when we talk about the raising of the dead, in here, it's metaphorically. But what we're talking about in law, this is you be waiting for the raising of the dead from the Catholic Church. I'll put my hand on the Bible. Forever you and be enslaved forever. Press 1. The raising of the dead is everything to do with you being dead and the raising of you becoming alive. Made alive. Like Pinocchio. You feel me? So you're dead. You don't even know. You call yourself dead in law. You're black. You circle dead. You're in the metaphysical. You're dead. Not that you're in dead. You not God is a metaphysical God. It's spirit. But what I'm saying is your brain is caught up in Catholicism, Mickey Mouse rhetoric, and Nordic beliefs that they got y'all worshiping, and none of that is even in here. Even Jesus said, I'm not God, I'm going to the Father. So what they got y'all in is ancient Phoenician, Egyptian Kabbalah. You see Allah, Kabbalah, press 1, and the Hermetic principles of the chakra activation, and you can activate through materialism and come on, G. I know you. How I know you and you? How I know your shit and you don't know mine? I'm the king, G. How I know y'all shit and y'all don't know mine? That's some cold shit. That's a cold nigga. I thought y'all was high priests and high witches and warlocks. How y'all know so much and don't know nothing? Y'all did all that and left the Father out on the block some goddamn weird. And you don't know nothing. Not with me. You may know something to them democratic mindset little boys you was about to abort. Not me. You don't know nothing. That's why people learn from me. Press 1. You can't be this. You gotta be a student. You gotta be a student to this. Press 1, Amanda. Press 1 for His glory. Shiva, SWC, Brittany. I told you. Shit, they tell you, G. You gotta be ordained with this type. Niggas just don't want to say it. This nigga Kev touched by God, bro. I'm ordained. Bro, you know what that mean? Right there. The golden touch. You know how Ali said I'm an ordained minister? I always mess with Ali. That's my guy. But Ali said, but I learned this from you. Press 1. Ali, when it got this up ordained, press 1. He said, forget this, bro. Woo! I'm gonna have me some credentials. I'll be able to convince people now. Kev, if you don't know, I'm on it, Kev. I know Ali. That's my guy. Ali, bruh. Ali, like, we gotta get in the inside out. We gotta beat them from the inside out. Press 1. Wrote us out the script just like this grunting movie star. Yep. You got written right out the script. We're all the black people in Africa. What happened to them? Oh, they was Indians. They from the Nibiru tribe from planet Risk. You know, the black planet. That's why nobody likes us here, because we not from here. This one? Sir, I'm not going to give up my sovereignty to be an alien, sir. Press 1. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, fam. 424-209-9506. Holding America accountable at all costs. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Who is this? Bocat, shout out to you. Mr. Terrell Bay say, don't even trip. I rock with you. I know you rock with me, Terrell. I'm trying to egg you on to call it in. I ain't tripping off of you, Mr. Bay. I know you rock with us, bro. You don't got to do that, bro. I know that. I'm trying to bait you. Call that shit in, sir. You smart as hell. That's what I'm really saying. Brian, the only one who pick up on this shit. Oh, I ain't tripping off a kid. Fine. Fuck that. It's the whole participation of it that opens up, Mr. Bay, new gateways. Why type when you can speak? You actually can speak. I know, because you be typing fast, but so you got to know Disney, Walt Disney, oh, forget that. We at TMR. So that's what we reading in the George Gillespie thing, and that's what she actually read and sent that to me and wanted to know what it was. And you know, I went to work like, who the hell is TMR? And what I came back with was what y'all just saw: Taft and McKinley and Roosevelt, and them breaking down the trust, liquidating the assets of the trust, being controllers, you know, of that state, and leaving it to the king, or to the church that was supposed to adhere to the contract, terms and condition of a trustee. So the only way to reclaim power from the trustee is to charge him. And it cannot be done by anybody but from an heir from that lineage. It can't even be done. Meaning, you cannot be redeemed at all if an heir doesn't override the federal contract. Trustee bullshit. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, and they know this. Not what it's kind of like. They know this. Shout out to DNS. It's a kinsman. We going back to the law of redemption. It has to be a kinsman of that specific lineage that held titles of overriding that. You get what I'm saying? So, and you can be a kinsman, but it has to be of a certain nobility overriding, you feel me, Kimberly, their trustee. And that person has to have a reason, without reason, without to not trust this system, or the benefit, the trustees to pass out the benefits to the beneficiaries of the trust. So that's why the Bible is important to understand heirs and how it happens spiritually and in the physical, and that's how it's done in law. And by understanding that, you got to go to Noah's Ark, or Noah's Dictionary, 1868, to even understand what a savior is. Because if you don't know, how could you know what a savior is? The Romans, the Catholics will tell you Ishtar and Tammuz is your savior. Without the Black Dictionary, how you not gonna know you dead in law? How you not gonna know who the savior is? And how you gonna know what you believe in if you don't know this? You don't know, because you playing. That's why. Because you think you can actually bless people, and you got some power, and you got power, and everybody got the power to do all of this wonderful things. But ain't nobody talking about, press 1. Ain't nobody talking about what it really takes. Ain't nobody talking about what it really takes. Press 1. And it takes a mindset like this. That's the problem. See, me, I got to identify with you to let you know I'm just as retarded as you. Oh, yeah, I was raised right in it. But I'm also smart enough to know where you going, where you at, where you going, where you been, why you act the way you act, what was taken from you, why it was taken. You feel me? You stopped following the laws and statutes, and you denounced the king, and you became a mere man. You went from sons of God to mere men. You went from immortal and passing your name down over generations to black.
Not like this. Not like this.
I'm the only one brave enough to say that type of shit. Press 1. The only one. A lot of people don't even know how important that is, what I just said. Nor will they won't see it until it's too late. No, they won't talk about this shit. The scriptures say, prove all things. That's what I'm doing. Everything that I'm saying, I'm proving. From they little made-up charge, the Pharisees, the Pan-Africans, the Pan-Indians, the Japanese, no matter your nationality or federalized religion, or your state of unconsciousness, none of that has no effect on me. I'm invincible when it comes to this knowledge shit. I'm like apocalypse of this shit. None of y'all little words have no effect. If you know something I didn't, I just take it in and adapt. Press 1. That's it. Hey, it's never down. I never defeated. You can't challenge me. All the kings and the gods of all those little kingdoms you see from Pan-African, none of them got nothing to say. Jabari, because he's a Greek African studying Kabbalah magic, which is nothing but Hermetic principles that they're calling African spirituality. Look at your neighbor and say,
shame.
But is this Phoenician?
Shame.
Catholic Church?
Shame.
Worship. Tammuz and all that. Catholic Church, your stuff, same Hermetic principles. Press 1. That's killer. That's killer. So, but you can't learn this. You can't get this spirit from a Hermetic principle. Those are demons that lie. They don't want you to know this. You can't get this from that. I didn't get none of this from a Hermetic principle. No, sir. No, sir. Guess what? They lied to you. I didn't get this from Hermetic principle, Kabbalah, chakras, sitting in yoga positions, none of that. Press 1. If you do, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with you, but I want you to know, when we talking enlightenment here in Buddha and Chiro, press 1. Everybody fucking with this. This is a different knowledge right here. Look at me, I'm smoking a blunt. Easy work. In my worst condition, they couldn't fuck with me. I just want the people who support my blog in my worst condition. Hey, coffee and kush, nigga, about blunt. You can't fuck with me. That's why I say, so it's hard for me not to, because that's when it just, all right, Kev, that's enough. I start sweating and shit. I start saying shit that your mama gonna get mad at me about. Nigga, like, bro. Ruthless. I gotta have compassion. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all are delicate. Y'all look tough and big and tough with numbers and tattoos on your face, but you real fragile and delicate. I know that. That's why y'all let women rule over y'all. And that's okay. You just gotta know the other side to it too. A nigga called me talking about the feminine, the energy. I don't want to hear about no damn energy with no damn man. The only time I want to hear about energy is when I'm pillow talking, letting these females run this little script they be running. Only nigga. Other than that, I don't want to hear that. If nigga, energy is only sexy and lingerie with motherfucker eye contact and motherfucking the weekend on with a blunt. Nigga, that's energy. What the fuck is you doing?
Call from 1916.
That's the fucking energy I'm no more. What's the other shit? They run the house. They can have it. There you go, boo boo. Mwah. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV. You're on the air.
What up with you, Kev?
Man, I'm on a serious topic tonight. What's on your mind, champ? We got the girls listening. They here. What's up? You a nerd? Feel free. What's up?
No, none of that.
I'm a nerd. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I'm a nerd.
No. I get it.
although I'm just trying to figure out what are you really saying that nobody else is saying right now. I mean, you said one thing, what I just heard, about that you're not black. And that's correct. But people still doing that misnomer and putting themselves in a certain situation. Although you talk about the Catholics too.
Wait.
Although, aren't you a Christian?
Slow down.
Aren't you a Christian? Don't you believe in Jesus?
Now hold on.
So that's just as worse.
Wait a minute.
Now, hold on. Let me finish my statement.
You asked me a question on my show, G. Damn. I think we can talk. We fine.
Let me.
Hold on. I'm gonna keep you on mute. Now, I really got lost because you trying to sound philosophical. You know, you just hit a blunt and some shit. So I'm not finna be on no philosophical shit, but speak slowly into the microphone so I can understand you. Now go ahead.
Say that again.
I'm trying to
say that again.
I'm trying to understand you. Just repeat what you said.
Say philosophical. You say philosophical?
Sir. I said
No.
philosophical, sir.
No. Well, like I said.
I said philosophical, sir.
You mentioned the Catholics.
Okay.
And you know, you ragging on them. Although, aren't you a Christian? Aren't you a Christian? You never did answer that one.
Bro, I know you.
I'm just asking the question. I'm asking the question. That's it. No harm. You indefeatable or undefeatable, whatever.
Indefeatable,
I'm just asking
sir.
you a question.
Indefeatable.
Are you?
You trying to
are
make
you
fun of me?
Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you believe in Jesus? I'm asking.
But
answer yes or no.
But I don't know what
answer yes or no.
Believe in Jesus
answer
like what?
Yes or no.
Like what?
Answer no.
Sir.
Yes or no. Yes or no. See, there you go. You're avoiding. It's proof enough that you're not solid in your
I'm trying
stand.
my best. I'm trying the best.
What? Yes
Okay,
or no? It's not hard.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get your proper perspective. Do I believe in Jesus like what? Like what do you mean believe in him like what?
I just asked a simple question. It's either yes or no. Don't,
sir.
I'm not,
that's an incomplete question, sir. That's not a complete sentence, bro. I know you was raised by your mom and aunties and sisters where you think that's even a real question, bro. That's not it. You didn't. That's not even a fucking question. Come on, G. Then what's the question? Huh?
I'm Tally Smoke.
Sir,
baby.
what's the
I'm
question?
here all day.
Sir,
I already asked you.
What's the question,
if you
sir?
can't answer it,
just answer it one more time, sir. Answer it one more time, sir. Ask it one more time. Ask it.
Adjust like you said, and you have no control of me, so you ain't gonna tell me to press one and then ask you again. I just asked you 3 fucking times.
Why you so mad, brother? Why you so mad, bro? Are you arguing with your girlfriend or something? Why you so mad?
There you go. But see, this is my thing. You up here talking, and then when somebody real calls in, and I'm texting.
Sir, bro,
doing nothing but clowning.
What is your real question? What is it?
I asked you.
What is it?
I asked you already.
What's the question?
If you can't answer that one, if you can't answer that second question.
So you asked me if I was a Christian, right?
Because now you.
Sir, stop trying to tell me you, and just ask the question, bro.
I already did.
What's the question?
It's on recording, man. You the one clowning yourself right now. You the one clowning yourself right now.
I don't give a shit, man. Whatever you want to say, just say it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, like I said, you can't answer the second question. You're not going to have no jurisdiction over me and try to tell me to ask again. You already heard it. You already heard what I asked.
All right, so I'm out of here. I hate to leave you out there.
Go, run, boy. Run, boy.
I don't know what you want
from me. It's the real Rogers. I'm Rogers. I'm Rogers' top Gillespie. Look it up. Now, what's that? Yeah, I can brag too. Shit, we all got lineage, man. You ain't the only one.
Oh my goodness.
You are not the only one. You not talking about nothing. You ain't giving nobody no knowledge. You talking all that. And what they have is a fiduciary duty. That's not their trust.
I'm not.
A trust is not a duty. Your duty of what they.
Shut up.
Call from 1.
So much. Just shut up. Jeez Louise.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I guess that's gonna hang up. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't know the whole point. See, Christian, there's a lot of the points that I'm like, what do you even want? You don't want nothing. I'm talking about a black Holocaust. You talking about I'm not the only one. I'm not. He mad. You not saying nothing, but these people they know I'm saying something. They've been watching my show for
Call from 1.
4 years. Longer than your little I'm watching your show right now. So I'm trying to it don't make sense to me. Go ahead. You're on the air. Turn your sound down in the back. Oh yeah, that's the Greeks right there. They need help because I'm breaking down the Phoenician and Greek connection to the Catholic Church and this Kabbalah. They see all that causes them to go in an uproar because they really don't know how to adjust. You feel me? So they call in and have the phones in the background loud to cause this.
Call from 1-213.
Press 1, but you got to stay the course and know what we talking about and stay on it and not give way to that. You see? Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
You really a dumbass. You getting exposed and you laughing. Like, you a dumbass, bro. Like, you the worst on YouTube, bro. You need to get off this shit. You should have took a break.
Shut up. So check this out. See? You see what I'm saying? Don't. See, the thing is, that's their whole thing is, please get off my religion. Please. That's all of my little trolls in the background. They don't know what to do. That's why you heard a little this nigga and that nigga in these individuals, because they don't know what to do. They afraid because I'm telling y'all the truth and that they practicing spiritual paganism and blasphemy. It's in their blood. They worship Nordic gods and pans and demons and stuff like that. Somebody said they hate you like Malcolm X. Yeah, they hate me, but that's all right. They hate God. Press 1. They hate me because I'm the truth, and they know where this come from. That's it. They don't really hate me. See, I can play video games with them and smoke weed. They don't do nothing in their lives anyway. Ain't nothing to them. They hate the mindset. Like, damn, why I can't have that? Why? Press 1. Every time he come on the air, it's always I'm the one telling people that he's a goofy. Look, he laughs and smiles all the time. He's not the only one like this caller right here. But they don't teach. They're not calling in to teach. They calling in to tell me what I'm not. I ain't even say nothing. I'm just showing y'all what I'm showing y'all. I ain't even say nothing. I don't got to. So they can't understand why they don't have the balls to stand up to their masters and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know why it flies. Well, I do know why, but that's all God work. That's the Father who installs that spirit in individuals. And a lot of people just not worthy of it because they'll do crazy things. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air.
You a double agent, man. Your agents, your superiors are looking at you like, good job.
That's
Keep
right.
distracting them.
Yeah.
You're a double agent, bro. Because, listen, you ain't get killed yet, you fuck boy. That's how I know all this damn shit is you talking about is bullshit, bro. These people is laughing at you, bro. You're not doing nothing special, bro.
I ain't got killed because I'm special.
No, what the fuck? You sound dumb as fuck, bro. You ain't get killed because they still using you up, you little fuck boy. Watch. Listen, man. Listen, you're a Leo, bro. You're gonna die a victim, bro. I'm not even gonna jinx you, but you're gonna die a victim. You thinking you're doing something heroic?
Say it again.
You're not. You're
say it again. I'm doing something what?
Heroic. You little dumbass. You see what I'm talking about? Look, say it again. Say it again. You the worst.
I like that hero.
How much you worth, huh?
I like that. You see that? I'm a hero.
No, you're not heroic. You're just a dumb, bogus ass piece of shit that you think that you're gonna re-rock and repackage some knowledge and panhandle on YouTube talking about, oh, thank you for the super chat and all this. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. McDonald's, I know it's not paying enough. I know you're in the McDonald's bathroom right now with green screen. And you just living it up. I don't know how you doing it, but you're doing it.
Sir, Kabbalah magic.
You's a piece of shit. Don't call me sir, you piece of shit.
All of it is falling. Having your chakras.
Bro, you is falling.
Having your booty chakra and your chakras activated in your ass in the black hole. And it's gonna run up your spine. That's all
now
fake.
You're getting weird.
That's all fake knowledge. Them hermetic principles. That's for the bisexuals to have fun.
And you know the funny thing about that?
Come out of her.
You talking down on spirituality. You're going to come back around talking about, oh, yeah, we need the chakras, we need the crystals.
Y'all hear
That's
this,
what your ass going to come back around.
That ain't no spirituality. I told you was a homosexual. That's how I knew, because you study hermetic principles, and that create homosexual men.
No, you dumbass. I don't study none of that shit. You just making shit up as long as you go. Like
you went to
dumb.
African spiritualism.
You dumb, bro. Whoever listens to you
that's what you worship, bro. And you like men. And you remember we talked about this.
That's your tactic right there. That's your tactic?
Sir, there ain't got to be no tactic.
You sound like a female. Only females talk like you,
hermetic principles.
When they don't get their way, guess what they want to say?
Sodom and Gomorrah,
say some bullshit.
It is evident what it is, sir. You study the hermetics.
I'm looking at you, bro. You nervous,
period
bro.
Right now.
You nervous. Every time I get on this
you on your masculine period. You act like one of these females who's on their period, and you know it's time to go smoke a cigarette.
Every time I get on this damn phone,
so enjoy the rest of your time, bro.
Every time I get on
this, sound like that. He's on his menstrual. He pushing the P. Press 1. He's a chakra booby trap Frenchman. Shout out to Bobby. Them little spiritual practices y'all got to do and tap into. They don't tell you the other side. How they got to go in your rectum and open up the gateway. What the fuck you think the black hole is? I'm the truth. What you think the black hole is? That's what these hermetic principles is about. Come on, queen. You are God. Let me activate my chakras for you. So they get the woman to carry out the activation process, and she wants the aspect of admiration of God. Press 1, but I'm here to tell you right now. Let no man deceive you. You don't need your chakras activated. No, man. That's what the Pan-African and African community online is all about. Hermetic principles and bisexualism. Press 1. They want the males kissing the males. No, we gonna talk about it tonight. They don't piss me off. Y'all gonna play? I'm not here to play with no fucking metaphysical LGBTQ Black Pan-African male Tariq Nasheed movements. Nigga, I'm real. What you talking about? I demolish shit for a reason. If I can do this to the Pope, what ain't gotta do to this little panhandling club? Press 1. We always smacking their lips and worry about what women is doing, but never bring up genocide. Press 1, don't know law. Press 1, always into the Kemetic and Hermetic principles like young Pharaoh and Jamel, and that always end up dealing with, I ain't touch no kids. See, that always live into sexual promiscuity. Press 1, that's what they don't want to tell you. See, all that shit, that's all it lead to. Masculine, why can't you just be a woman and I be a man and we believe in God and we be, what the hell is all this other shit y'all talking about? Press 1. And they mad at me because I don't figured it out.
Call from 192.
I'm the worst thing and the worst threat to the con artists because they all exist in the same realm, and I know they're teaching from the most knowledgeable whatever. Press 1. I got it. The Hermetic principle and the downfall of Kabbalah and all this other stuff y'all done made up to defy and deny God and present yourself as gods. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
You will always be a bitch. G from the Bay, you a bitch too.
Shut up. We talking some serious stuff. Look at him. He's staying condemned. Talking to people in the chat room. Googling around. Searching. Mad. His life is condemned to purgatory. To the chat room just looking. Oh, man. They're all punks. They're all against me. Press 1. That's a damn shame.
Call from 1916.
You can't even focus. Press 1. You so broken down, you can't even focus. Press 1. You so broken, Mr. Francois. I thought you was free. There ain't no such thing as no free Haitian. You'll never be free. You talking about the price tag on your foot is too big. He mad. I told you he mad. They all mad in the background. Marley, all of them mad because I'm talking about their faith and their religion. They worship the beast. Press 1, that's why. I expect them all to be mad. That's my plan, is to make them mad. Press 1. Because then they get froggy. Press 1 and they start jumping around like little frogs. That's called judgment. When the truth hits you that way, you stand convicted. He ain't a person that corrects his life and go on to nothing. He's a man that stands convicted. Just like other people in the background that just sit back and watch me knowing they supposed to be right here. Because they stand convicted. And I don't have a problem with knowing what judgment is now. Knowing what judgment is? Nigga, what? Oh, yeah, you being judged. People don't want, our community don't like to be judged. So I know they Christ deniers. You tell them something they doing wrong. Not my Jesus. He coming back for me. Remember that one? I don't care nothing you saying, man. This is a woman who had 30 abortions, 500 Planned Parenthood pills. I'm gonna tell a man of good standing. Oh, you cursed. Oh, you's cursed. You's a cursed people. I'm a man of good standing. Coffee and you's cursed. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
America pay taxes. Haiti do not. You fuck boy. Okay, you the slave. You're not free.
Y'all still broke, even though you don't pay taxes. Y'all shoot. If y'all don't pay taxes, what that mean? What that mean? Because y'all don't pay taxes, you still broke. What that mean? You don't pay taxes. Nobody wants your money. Nobody want that shit, bro. You feel me? What's the French dollar worth at the taco stand? What's the French dollar worth at the taco stand? Opened up, switch your sweet packet. What's the French dollar worth?
You just dumb, bro.
I don't even think it's worth nothing. How much y'all? What y'all money worth?
Shit. Look at you. You're so dumb.
They don't like that. Lord have mercy. What's a French dollar worth these days? What's a Haitian dollar worth? Where's the Haitian dollar? What is a Haitian dollar worth? A motherfucking one of these probably get 1 trillion of these. You know, I make a bunch of slaves out of you and your family, fool. I put you up, get you a real nice in a nice little warehouse. Replace our local illegal immigrant population. You come in and obey correctly. You hear me, coconut tree climber? Huh? They get you real over here. Put some Nikes on your feet. Press 1. They tax free. Y'all, we get tax break for helping you, nigga. Press 1. That's how poor you is in your country. We get tax break for helping you. Every plastic shoe Kanye can press up in the garbage center, nigga, in the jail department, we ship them off to you and get a huge tax break for helping little people out in the world. Nigga. Woo! Woo! Woo, boy. But I don't want to talk about y'all, bro. Y'all went through something, and we all got to become one. Press one. I'm talking about you and your family, not nobody else. You and your family. You and yours, bro. Not nobody else, but yours. And they upset. They upset at the fact that they Haitian Catholic folk, they get told to call in. I want y'all to know that. They don't have nothing else to do but to call in. When he go live, you just make sure you disrupt him. We don't need nobody, press one, talking about Holocaust, African Americans, French, Spain, Portugal. We don't need this shit. Call them back, damn it. Press one. We need them off of this, but we'll never get off of this because this is history and how the Red Cross is the French and the Russians, and they all changed their identities and became Americans. That's what they afraid of me about. They've been afraid of me since I was a little kid. I never knew why. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Yeah. And then when I started speaking, and I realized, oh, I burned them up. Oh, that's some scary shit. You got so much truth in you. Come here, little historian. Come here. And you burn him up right there with his own history. Woo. And you can talk to their wife. You know he's a fucking Nazi. Come on, lady. Yeah, I know. He just don't want to tell you. The women are always more receptive. I've been telling them, okay, to tell you guys the truth. Oh, she got a perm and shit. I'm at the hell shop. White women tells on white men. It's an asshole. But they really mean he's a Nazi Jew. He's a Nazi, Russian, Jewish, Nazi escape. Press one. He's with the SS. You know, Nazi Hitler had his own German army. And his Jewish army. Press one. You didn't know that. Because your ass was told that, never mind. We know what you was told. So they can't compete with that. They know I don't caught the dimensions of time. See, when you all that mustering up and trolling, they'll never get past this. I got them. You feel me? I got them right where I want. They'll never get past Roosevelt. They don't want to zone that so bad. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Todd 843 was touched by.
I can't hear you, but but this is what's important. This is what he calling me from every number on earth. That's the end of that. He calling me from every, and he probably know, like, Kev ain't gonna be taking number calls no more. Nope. My calls are coming from specific places. This ain't gonna work no more. Y'all never hear from him again. He ain't even know that. Press one. Y'all will never hear from this man again. This is last night. The channel is gone, the number gone, everything gone. Now you gotta support the broadcast. My Discord is the way you tap in, and you can't tap in unless I see you. So you're not tapping in. So I don't give a fuck. You got me? Before you even tap in, before you even get on the air, I'm going to see who you is. So that's over. I enjoy that. He going to be mad at the motherfucker. He can't get in contact with me no more. Boy, when I say mad, he gonna be so fucking pissed. Oh my goodness. I can't disrupt it. We can't do no. Because now we breaking down the trust. And how T, M, and R, which is could be possibly be Bernard von Below, Prince of Below. Press one. Which is heir to the king. Which is who? What king? King George. What king? He's saying his father, King George, and all this other shit. That's what they're saying, which looks like a whole bunch of international converts who just stole something, like I just told y'all. But the wording was T, M, and R. So this is what I need for my class, especially for tomorrow, is connecting what was going on with T, M, and R, JP Morgan, which is the bank, okay? See, nobody gave us history this way. This is why this is important, right? JP Morgan, okay? And then We're going to work with a few presidents, Grover Cleveland and all of this. But what we really looking at is how they will get our people over there. From Margaret Sanger to Eisenhower, all this shit that was going on. Where's this photo at? And again, are these all portrayals of Alois Hitler? Because again, there's that fucking crooked eye again. You feel me? So is that a made up title? And it really, who knows? Who knows? But it's time to start realizing what's going on. It's time to start realizing. Now, it was another photo. Oh, it was Woodrow Wilson and the Pope. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was Woodrow Wilson and the Pope. So back dealing with all of these people, and we got to find the connections to what was going on, what was being passed all around the board. Because remember, it's a monopoly board, and you're on the bottom. You're the back that the board is being played on, just like I told y'all. It's a monopoly board. We all know who the monopoly man is and who bank it was. His. We all know who ran for president. All of them. Press 1. And if we saying, well, if this was the Pope at the time, who later became president, well, this is the Holocaust, folk, becoming United States so-called presidents. Bank presidents or corporate presidents. So that's where it's going. And I'm trying to figure out where the Indians, where black people at this whole time. Where are y'all? Well, y'all being held in internment camps. Remember, it was a big flood, the Red Cross. So what's the internment camp? That's the church. That's the Red Cross. But that's the Krevny Christ. My bad, y'all. I say that shit so good. That's the Krevny Christ. Now I'm trying to figure out who these people are on the walls over there, and but we already know who they are. So it's about explaining it. You understand? You got a lot of proofs out there, even down to the dissemination of time, how much they put into distorting it. How many lands was taken over? Was the West completely wiped out by an atomic warhead or something? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Thinking back on what happened, a major flood with this, Japan, Operation PX, which is, well, Brian King already said that. Once you realize that these so-called Indians was Nazis, press 1. This is Japan. Baby, come on. This ain't like unheard of. So how did this happen? And you got to be able to put this together. How was the Negro shipped into the Holocaust? Press 1. How? You thought you was reading Indian stories. It was real cute. Nah, what happened to you? What's the name says start looking at the Russians. You got to start looking at czars and things like that. Press 1. You got to start looking at all types of pictures now, because you may be dealing with, here, let me bring up Grover Cleveland. Let me bring up, see, they called Roosevelt the Trust Busters. But if Roosevelt was a trust buster, then all of them is trust busters, and the trust busting went over a process. Press 1. It went over a process. So let me bring this up real quick so y'all can see even Grover Cleveland. Like, who are these people? And are they playing multiple roles all over the earth? I believe so. 3 different roles, 3 different time dimensions, 3 different storylines of events, which will lead to a bunch of nothing. A bunch of nothing, and they'll never figure it out. Never. They can't even stay focused long enough to figure it out. Press 1, the men are afraid to figure it out. And they have no, inclination of what freedom is, or who will ever challenge us with the information, right? Right? Grover Cleveland, right? Man, we got to get back to the studies, man. Coffee and Kush TV, late night with the road, man. I'm about to get back to what I do. I'll see y'all on the road. There is no more phone calls at this number, 424-209-9506. It's just not happening. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, but the ones who really want to conversate, like Brian, King, and people, y'all can get up with me in my personal, on my what's the name, be part of that study group. You can't not be a speaker and be a part of my study group. You can study group with somebody else, not me. Press 1, because I'm a doer and I'm up front. Press 1, ain't nobody risking more than me. Coffee and Kush TV. I appreciate y'all. This station is now just Coffee and Kush Entertainment, and my videos are going private. They're going all on my history, Kev University, and my Patreon. If you're not subscribed to Kev G, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon so you'll know when I'm going live from that platform. And just wake up. That's pretty much what I can tell you. Wake up, stop dreaming, stop bobbing your head to the beat, and listen to what a nigga's saying. Are these niggas, how could you care about our communities and you don't know what happened? How could you be asking for slavery and you don't even know what you're fighting for? For what they call reparation. And then you come to find out all these people asking for reparations ain't nothing but foreigners. The same one who lined up in the 12 charts. They all want our stuff. You can't have. You're not entitled to none of that because that's not your land. It got nothing to do with y'all. Press 1. So y'all just causing a real disturbance because you're not Afro-American. You're not entitled to nothing. And this is dealing with heirs' rights, not federal corporate reparation for a job that they already paid out for. Y'all insane. Coffee and Kush TV. I respect everybody, but hey, it is what it is. And as always, family, I'll holla.